What's going on, guys? My name is Renixiel.
It's your boy Robino.
And we're here today to do a movie review for Good Boys.
One of the most hilarious movies this year, I feel.
I don't know if it's hilarious necessarily. It's very cringeworthy.
Okay,
I
yeah,
cringed a lot. I felt very awkward. Secondhand awkward, I guess you would call it. Because watching them be awkward has made me awkward. Because I remember a lot of my childhood. Yes. This movie follows three... How old are you in 11 and 6th grade? 11 years old, 12 years old, something like that?
Years old, yeah.
Three boys, the Beanbag Boys, as they call themselves, the best friends, schooling group, and all that stuff. Being the first few days in the 6th grade. Yeah. Being invited to a kissy party, because as that age, exploring all that stuff is brand new to them. Being interested in girls, some are, some aren't. Yeah. And kissing, they've never done that before. Right. So, that's the first time they want to go to a kissing party. Yes. And they're invited.
Yes, you pretty much see Max, who's I want to say he's the leader of the group.
He feels at least the main character.
Yeah, he's the main character of the group. He's kind of the coolest one out of all of them. Yeah, he gets invited to a party by these other cool kids, which is funny as hell because all the cool kids are trying to act cool, but it's just, again, it was really cringy to see because he was like, "Yeah, bro."
What's going on, constitutes cool in their circle is being able to sip beer in 6th grade, which of course is a big no-no.
Yes,
but that's what's cool because we've all done taboo or bad things as kids, trying to impress our peers, going where we're supposed to go under bridges and all that stuff, where it's illegal, cops to find you good bad, hanging in various bad locations. We've all done things we don't want to mention as when we were kids.
Yeah, but it was so funny. Like there was a scene where they were literally like, "Yeah, man, I took 3 sips of beer." Like I was almost on the floor laughing. I'm like, bro. I remember that as a kid. Like I remember as a kid, like you think little things like that were like, yeah, man. And that's what I really loved about this movie. It was just really relatable because I remember back in the day, like we were thinking about like sex and thongs and not knowing what it meant. We were just like, yo, do you know what a thong is? Like I remember stuff like that. So it was really relatable. That's what I really loved about this movie.
Now, what did you think of the overall story? Like the overall story was, yes, the kissing party or party with the spin the bottle technically was the main event of what they're trying to get to. The whole thing was they were afraid of going to a kissing party and experiencing what they're doing. So they went on the internet, didn't know what they're doing. So they found their father's drone, Max's father's drone, which he told them not to touch. And he wanted to go watch a couple of their neighbor girls who are hanging out. There's like, oh, they're gonna start kissing their stuff and all that stuff. We can watch and see what they do to learn from them. The drone gets destroyed, and so the whole movie is them trying to get somewhere to get a new drone so they don't get grounded, so they can go to the kissing party.
Well, actually, it gets destroyed, but at first the girls capture it. The girls capture it, and they're like, "What you doing? Why are you looking at us?"
The girls are the big villains, and they're hunting them down constantly.
And of course they're going, of course they find out that they had Molly and all that stuff, and that's what really made the movie really stupid. Because it's like it could have been so simple of just giving back the Molly, and then getting back the drone and everything.
Who remembers when back in the old days, DARE?
Yeah.
Drug abuse resistance education, from school, elementary, middle school. Yeah. They were all into that. Not DARE necessarily, but whatever the current program is. Like, we got to keep our neighborhood drug-free, drug-safe.
But let's be real. We got
to take this away and get rid of this, turn to the cops, because they're not supposed to have it. And it's like,
but let's be real. Ain't no kid doing that. Like, I don't think there's any kid doing it. I think that's why it was kind of like, I was kind of like a little bit like questioning, because I'm like, really? Like, you really wasn't gonna all you had to do was give back the drone. You could have got your drone back. Like it was like, I don't know about all that. That was unrealistic.
But they're young and innocent.
Yeah, but we weren't that young and innocent. We weren't that young and innocent to the point where we just wanted the drone back. We're not trying to. I felt like throughout the movie, this got more and more in trouble because they were trying to be the good children, and like,
hence the title of the movie. If it's Good Boys.
Yeah, I understand that, but that's why it was kind of unrealistic. Because for me personally, I would have been like, look, here you go. I don't know what it is. I just want the drone because I know my dad's going to kill me. And I'm trying to get to this kissing party. So I'm trying to make sure I'm good.
Their parents may not have been overly strict. So they're not used to being punished for doing something like that. So it's like, I got my drone back or my father will kill me. Yeah. Usually, I just got my drone back or my father will kill me. Because your father is going to get, not violent, but angry when you do the drone back. Them, Max and Lucas, technically Max is his father's drone, was like, okay, well, I lost a drone. But these drugs on the streets are kind of a big issue. We might need to get rid of them. But it's not worth losing the drone, and is the whole toss-up going on.
That's the thing, though. Like, did we really... I'm just, like, literally, like, when I'm watching this movie, I'm thinking, like, me being a kid, did I really think that way? Like, I'm like, yo... Because I know for me, I'd rather just, here, take your drugs, give me the drone. I know for me. Because forget that. But yeah, overall, I think all the characters were funny.
Yeah.
I would say Max, Lucas, and
Some
Thor.
more than others.
Lucas, oh my god. That dude is, like, I mean, when I say he's a goody two shoes, he's a goody two shoes. I mean, he was always snitching on himself.
Oh god.
He was snitching on everybody. He was like, we got Molly. Like there was a scene where there was a police officer. The police officer was like off duty. He's just trying to get home.
He just got off a 3-day long shift, 36 hours or whatever it was. So he just wanted to get home and sleep. He was tired.
Yeah.
So when one of the kids, Thor, walked around with beer in his pocket and was like trying to steal beer because impressive beer and all that stuff. Yeah. He's like, just give me the beer and get out of here. I don't want to deal with it right now. Go away. Yeah. So he took the beer and all that stuff. The police officer did. Then as they're walking out, Lucas has $1 around. We have drugs. Yeah. And the kid, you see the cops like, oh my god,
like the cops is pissed. So he's like, look, man, and then,
give me the drugs.
And then he takes the drugs. He's like, man, this is a gummy, man. What you talking about, man? Whatever, just go. I don't care if y'all skipping school. I'm gonna
take it. I don't want to see you anymore. Just get out of here.
Yeah,
we're done.
It was just
not gonna report it. Just gonna yeah. But it was cringy. It was funny. There's a lot of funny elements in there. I like how they seem to go back to our childhood, while still being in the modern current world. Yeah. They had smartphones, drones, all that stuff we didn't have in our childhood. Right. But it's still saying the same mistakes and other issues that we normally would have made in our time period. Right. If we were goody two shoes like that, which I kind of was. I don't think you were. I don't know.
Nah, I was always trying to stay out of trouble. Like if I did something wrong, if I was able to, the way that the movie was made, the way things were going, I would have said, nah, here, take the drug. Gave it a troll. I'll be in more trouble with that than the whole Molly thing. Yeah.
On a more serious note, underneath all the funny crap, the cringy stuff that's happening, there is a decent story, a decent message in the story as well, though. Yeah. So that message of growing up, learning who you are as you're growing up, your friends as you grow apart because you realize you're only friends because you're close proximity and all that stuff. Yeah. So as you start exploring who you are, you're getting new friends. Doesn't mean you have to necessarily get rid of your old friends. You're just expanding your friend group, your friend horizon, and all that stuff. So it's not a bad thing to grow into adulthood necessarily, as long as you remember who you were before, and just try to stay true to your roots, who you are.
Which happens all the time, man. Like we all grow up and find new things to do. So.
Or at least that's how I felt the message was.
Yeah, no. You was exactly right about that. I definitely felt that way, even though. Towards the end, like it was like a few weeks, like it's a week, like a few weeks of all the changes they went through. I'm like, dang, I feel like y'all in college or something.
Yeah, the whole montage they had of their punishments and them growing apart and doing it. I thought it'd be like months or next grade or something. They finally meet up and it's been 1 month. Like,
yeah, literally, like it was like man.
Really 1 month. And,
like Max gets like 3 girlfriends or 4 girlfriends.
He gets 3 girlfriends. That's on his 3rd at the end of the movie.
Third one.
He loses 2 in the space of 1 in a month.
Yeah. I think Lucas joins Dungeons and Dragons or something like that.
No, he joins Scab, which is their anti-bullying
group. right, Scab and stuff like that. And then, of course, Thor, he finally admits that he loves to sing and he joins the musical, which is kind of weird. Which y'all need to watch the movie to understand what I'm talking about because it was really.
I know we gave some spoilers, but it was a lot more experience here. Overall, would you go and see this movie in theaters if you didn't know?
No. I don't really feel that way. I feel like you can wait for this movie. I'm not saying you shouldn't go. I'm not saying that you shouldn't watch it in theaters, but at the same time, I mean, now it wasn't really worth it. It's not worth going to spend your money on in theaters.
I can see it. It's more one of those comedy type movies, which would be good in theaters. It was fun seeing in theaters, but necessarily not newly necessary. I couldn't see it on TV.
I would say I would like to see a part 2.
How?
Them growing up, maybe they're in high school, baby.
I think it was a one shot. I mean,
really?
I
wouldn't mind it. Like it's open.
They're following normal growth patterns, though. They're gonna eventually learn stuff, and I don't know. I think it should be a one shot. This one, Good Boys 2, maybe.
But yeah, man, let us know in the comment section below if you saw this movie or if you're gonna watch it. I definitely did enjoy myself. I did laugh a lot, so. you know, definitely go check it out. If you're watching this on my channel, man, check out my boy Real Nick Show. He does the same thing I do, movie reviews, trailer reactions, and so forth. Also, check out Fearbot Gaming. We got games on there. We actually started streaming a lot more. When he started streaming, he got World of Warcraft out with his brother. We got what else we got? We're about to play Wolf Gang 2, Wolf 2. Right? Wolfenstein 2. About to play that.
It's fun watching him mess up things.
I'm sorry, it's been a minute. So definitely check out Fearbot Gaming, man. That's what we're trying to get on. So.
And if you're watching this on my channel, definitely go check out Rubino Entertainment and Kid Rubino. Both linked down in the description below. Rubino Entertainment does a lot of the same stuff we do over here. Movie reviews, trailer reactions, a lot of good stuff over there. And Kid Rubino does the same stuff, but both for anime and cartoons and childhood-based stuff that he remembers, nostalgia stuff. Yeah. Thank you for watching this movie review. Hope to see you on the next one we do. Bye.
Peace out.